Okay, hello, fans of mine and new people and whoever. I'm back, and I thought I'd do another podcast before I get started. I'll probably do the same thing I did a couple days ago. But first, give you a couple other headlines and my comments on it. First and foremost, I want to start before I look through all this. Um, I want to start with the Rams releasing Todd Gurley. I know I'm late on commenting it. I should have done it earlier today, do a video on it, but I had all the jokes, but it was coming. I thought sooner or later they were going to get rid of him because he hasn't produced. Last year was supposed to be his breakthrough year, and it didn't happen because of injuries. And, and you know what? It was time to let him go with the 2 more years in his contract. But some people probably say he got fucked over. But in my mind, I didn't. I hate to see him go, but you know what? I wish he would. They would have stuck with him even through the injuries. But that's the way it goes, and hopefully he'll get picked up from somebody else. Somebody will pick him and go back over here. And for the losing Saints, how about your coach getting the coronavirus? I'm not trying to be negative about this and making fun of it. I'm just saying, how the hell did he get it? Who knows? And I don't really care because I don't care about the Saints. Okay, bear with me. Let me look through some of the headlines and I'll comment and see what else. Sale undergoes Tommy John surgery, so he's gone for the season, which probably be an extended season anyway. So far, it looks like MLB is gonna push the date back to mid-May. Apparently, according to sources, but we'll see what happens there. All right, let me look through these headlines. About the NFL, starting with the NFL. All right, let's see. Clay Matthews got released too. And probably was also business wise because they're cash strapped. So I hate to see Matthews go. I mean, both of them could have still play and have a better season. And Clay Matthews always has a good season wherever he goes. When he was in Green Bay, he had an excellent seasons, and you know what? He made the All Pro all the time. So I hate to see him go though. But that because I just found out it wasn't only Gurley that got released; it was Clay Matthews too. Let's see. Joe Flacco being released by the Denver Broncos. What a big surprise there. Let me read a little bit of the comment on the situation here. Let's see. I know somebody at the cigar place is probably going to say crap about it, but about me saying something about Joe Flacco. Failed physical designation. Let's see. Yeah, because of his injury, he just failed the physical, and it's not surprising. Joe Flacco over the years has had kind of neck problems, getting hit in the head and everything, so that's not surprising there. I thought it was going to be something funnier, but sorry, Kevin. I'm not going to start talking about that. Let's see. I thought it was something funnier. But Joe Flacco has had the last couple of years, a couple successful years. His numbers hardly reflect that, but reflected, but he's an average quarterback. I like that. He won the Super Bowl with the Baltimore Ravens, so you know. Okay, let me go on. Um, Let me look here. Yeah, it's more NBA players. 76ers and Nuggets test positive for virus. It's really going around like it's really going around. I don't know what these guys do to get the virus. I really don't. They're not naming who it is, but I know one particular person went around touching the microphones. Yeah. But KD has the virus. So the NBA, if it starts even a consolidated schedule, like they're thinking of doing, like Ron Silver said, depending on what how the scheduling goes, they might be out with a lot of big names. Um, let's see, MLB. Let me see what's going on here. Like Chris Sale, to undergo Tommy John. So he's gonna be gone. Okay, minor league players will be paid through April 8th. According to the MLB, which I think is good. Hopefully they'll start their season too, and everything be kind of rosy with sports try and come back slowly. Oh, speaking of sports, now that I heard this afternoon is the there are Olympic committee members, Japanese Olympic committee members, trying to postpone the Olympics till everybody's ready for the Olympics. It's not necessarily postponed because of the coronavirus, because that's already a done deal there. But because Japan doesn't want to do that, but they want to at least postpone it till every athlete, even their athletes, get prepared to compete in the Olympics, which they should have time. I mean, the Olympics is a great sport, and there's a lot of sports in it, and you have to get prepared and mentally prepared. And this is the isolation and everything else is not preparing them. They're more worried about their health and their family than getting ready for the Olympics. And I think it should be postponed. Speaking of the Euro 2020 got postponed until next year, and that's the right thing for FIFA to do. Um, as far as the other sports, I think it should go back to a little bit of normalcy. They should play without fans. And like Ron Silver said, he's thinking of having NBA play teams play charity games, and if necessary, as soon as get the schedule straightened and whatever happens, consolidated or whatever, they might play, and they have it even with virtual reality spectators. So yeah, definitely some sports have the capability of using VR anyway. The tech the technology is out there. Um, all right, moving on. Yes. And it shows exploring scenarios to finish the season, which they can just cut the cut it to a few games and get the playoffs starting on time. that's a good possibility of doing it. I believe that would be, but whether they play with fans or not is up to the NHL, and they're they're another one that can probably use virtual reality because believe me, virtual reality is coming in sports. Believe me, it's coming. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, saw something on NCAA football. Let me look again, see what's going on. Oh yeah, ACC cancels rest of the 2019-20 sports. So looks like the ACC is not playing any football, any more baseball or basketball anytime this year. And of course, SEC did announce they were suspending all their sports activities till April, if I remember correctly. I may be wrong about it. Somebody probably correct me on that, but well, SEC is focused on spring practice and regular season, so they're ready to go. So they'll probably start their football season on time. But ACC, let me go back to it and see if that includes the college football. Yep. Yeah, see, let me look and see if oh, that goes along with the athletic conference, Big Ten, Big 12, and Pac 12. But I'm not sure if. Okay, I mean more. They suspended, canceled all the spring sports, tennis. Wow, that's a lot of money they're gonna lose. Especially like the Frozen Fours is canceled, College World Series, softball national tournaments, and other spring sports. Yep. Doesn't mention the football, but I'm sure we'll see what happens in the future about that. But I'm trying to get my facts straight here. But yeah, that's a lot of money. All these colleges and conferences are losing, and it's a big deal. It really is. Um, let's see, college basketball, not much happening on there. Last time I looked. Well, everybody knows about Rick Pitino being at Iona. I think I made a couple of remarks on the other things. Um, Let me look, see if I missed anything. Okay, I think that was it on that website, on that app. Um, if anybody wants to join me, they can. And we can talk about anything about sports or anything what's on your mind. Gonna do as far since I'm live and everything. Gonna do the same thing I did last time. Have fun with it. I mean, I might not know. Some people probably think I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm pretty much capable of understanding what I'm doing here. Give me a second. Let's go live. Fine. Let's do. Go to my YouTube app over here. Hey, earlier I did see some simulated video games, and they were doing live simulated games. Especially one that I should have done along with it was a simulated game between the Calgary Flames and the New Jersey Devils, and that was pretty good. That was pretty interesting how they did it. It was just like watching the real guys play, but virtually. Virtually. Okay, let me see what we got here. Okay, I'll press this podcast and let you guys listen to a little bit of what's going on. Actually, yeah, this podcast. These guys are pretty good right here. Let you guys listen our way in. Yeah, I'm not talking about anything right now, but these guys right here are excellent. They're great, and they do great play too. Let's see. And let's see. Sports radio. Let's see what these guys are listening to about. I'll let you guys listen to this a little bit.
If you truly believe in Drew Lock enough not to bring in another quarterback to really present real competition, and you brought in Jeff Driscoll, you might as well go all in and give the guy the weapons he needs.
You better put the bunch of weapons around it. Now you mentioned J.K. Dobbins. You're the only one that had him on our big board of possibilities for the draft. Yeah, J.K. Dobbins there from day one. It was always interesting. And you were the first one on ETN too, Nick. You were really high on him before he decided to come back to college, but I wonder if ETN would be in the discussion right now.
They're not talking about anything particular. Let me see. Mom, get us some. Let's see. It's probably nothing really. Show you guys a little wrestling highlights. How about that? Give me a second here. Alrighty. We got Sheamus against oh yeah. You guys watch this a little bit. And Dean Ambrose is over there. Looks like a chicken, a rooster trying to find a hen. Over there looks like he's in shock therapy. And Sheamus comes with a cool haircut he always has. He's actually from an Irishman from Cleveland, so he says. Let's see what happens. This is probably from Monday night. Well, a couple of years back, 2014, I think. Last time they said the year. Dean Ambrose. Oh, the neck breaker that will break your neck in half. Let's see. Oh, and they show just cut to that they're the winners. Okay, let's see what else. Let's see what else I can find over here. Because not much happening in sports world besides that. Oh, yesterday about the signings and everything that's happened in the last couple of days. What I think, well, in some ways, pretty interesting. Pretty much, Silver teams got what they wanted and they were looking for in the first place. So that's pretty good. See what this is. This is actually in Ukrainian team table tennis there. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. See what this is here. Yeah. They're playing virtual game of soccer, but it looks like the game is already over. They're just picking. Let's see. This looks like volleyball. Oh, paddle. Yeah, let's see. That's all what they have in sports right now. Guess that'll be it for me. Should have done this a little bit earlier. Here we go. Let me see. Yeah, Glow Golf. It's more wrestling, looks like. I'll let you guys watch more wrestling. Oh, never mind. It's something stupid. Or I'll let you guys listen to these guys for a little bit. And I'll weigh in. By the way, if you guys are the sports theory, I'll let you guys listen a little bit. That's it. Okay. Well, obviously, that's all what I have. No sports right now. No play-by-play or anything like that. But I'll be back some other day and do it again. That was it. What I had to say. Good night.